Hello everyone, Namaste, this is me. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your pick a card reading. As usual, you can make it yours, okay? This is supposed to be a 7 to 10 days prediction, but if you want a different time set or if you want this to be about one particular situation in your life, just go ahead and make it yours. Try it out, okay? Be creative, be bold, take everything with a grain of salt, and yeah, leave the rest behind as usual. You know the rules. And if you ever want a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I am a little bit tight in terms of time. So I am currently not really offering those big readings. But if you want a short, quick, brief answer to one specific question, I am offering €10 WhatsApp readings anytime. You will get your answer within 24, maximum 48 hours. Okay, just so you know. All the information is down in the description box. These are the choices, pile number 1, 2, and 3. I will give you a moment to make your choice, and I see you down in the timestamps. Okay, so if you have chosen the red color, let's put these two aside. What do we need to know for you guys the next 7 to 10 days, más o menos? What does Spirit wants you to know about your question, your situation, or as I said, the next 7 to 10 days? Okay, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you find it, regardless of when I upload. Okay, so let's just see. Just looking for some cards here. Here we go. Pile number 1, people. Next 7 to 10 days. What does Spirit has in store for you? Open yourself up for the truth and nothing but the truth, because this is what we're here for, right? Be open. So, if you have ideas about readings, just let me know. Write them down in the comment section. So the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. Oh my God. This is a beautiful reading, okay? I think you are stepping into a very successful week, whatever that means. Success can mean a lot of things, different for everybody. For some, it's just money, like bare money, success in your career, promotion, appreciation. For others, it's more about values or maybe like reaching a certain goal, even if nobody else sees what effort you put in there. But anyway, Spirit is giving you a straightforward yes. So if you had a question about a person, a situationship, the answer is a straightforward yes, exclamation mark. You are so ready, pal number 1. You couldn't be more ready right now, okay? Because this is the cycles card, and it is all about, the wheel of fortune. It's all about karma and destiny, in a good way, by the way, in a good way. Okay, karma, destiny, these are not bad cards, bad energies. I don't know where this is coming from, actually. When I talk about karma, when I talk about destiny, I mean it in the highest possible way. Okay, so you will step into where you were supposed to be, like from the beginning. There's one quote that says, oh my God, I haven't said this for a while. It goes something along those lines like, maybe, oh, wait a minute. This is really like, it's been years that I've been thinking about this quote, and I used it so often back in the past. It has to do with identity, and it goes like, maybe what if it's not about becoming something but unbecoming anything, so you can be who you were meant to be in the first place? Maybe not like 100%, but I think you get the point. what this quote is all about. So listen to your heart, follow your heart, pile number one. If you have an idea, a spontaneous idea, like should I book this trip, should I do this or that, should I call this person, do it. Okay, Spirit is definitely encouraging you to just do it. I mean, it sounds maybe very simple and mundane, but yeah, it is that simple. It's a yes on all levels, okay? Step into your power, show up, be bold, be courageous, follow your heart. And oh, yeah, I mean, come on, you could not make this up, huh? This is the Strength card, last but not least. So you will feel empowered, you will feel strong. Maybe you will also accomplish a certain project, pile number one. Maybe there is this one answer finally getting to you. Maybe you've been waiting for this letter, for this approve, for this certain certificate or whatnot. Yes, you will get, yeah, you will be successful about it, okay? And you will finally get what you've been working on, okay? This is, yeah, big appreciation energies here, and promotion. This could be about finally, like, someone is finally reaching out to you, asking you to work with them, or asking you for a date. Who knows? Because maybe it is about love for some of us, right? So let's get the Kipper cards here. Although this is one full message already, let's just see whether there is anything else Spirit wants you to know about next week, the next 7 to 10 days, or whatever timing you put on it. A journey. Maybe you are about to take a journey, a trip, moving forward as well. This is the Chariot. And also, I feel like if you've been worried about something in the past, if you've been all up in your head, spinning around and around about something, and you've been worried about it, or maybe grieving or concerned, whatever that means, you will finally succeed and get out of this kind of energy, and you will step into a little bit more, like success, especially about money or your business and career, right? Again, everything comes and goes in cycles. It really is like this. I think I feel like the older I get, the more I see the truth behind all these quotes and things that we used to say, like, trust the process, or everything goes up and down in cycles. You can say it in your younger, like when you're younger, and you might probably really, really believe in it. But the older you get, the more you see that it really is like that. It really is like that. Anything else? A journey, moving forward, leaving old negative beliefs behind, stepping into your power, stepping into abundance. But any other message? Or maybe also feeling that you have it all, that you are abundant, and that you are rich in whatsoever way. Again, we get the work card, the career card, the business card. So I really feel like business-wise, you should not worry about a thing, pile number one. People perceive you in a very good way. They want to work with you. They think about you. They want and will reach out to you sooner or later, if not during the next couple of days. But generally, like, believe in your gift and believe in your purpose, your way, your path, right? And follow it. Follow your path. Again, follow your heart, right? This way you will find like-minded people. You will find soulmates, not just in a romantic way, but generally, right? Okay, so I think I'll leave this here. Pile number one, thank you so much for getting in. Leave a comment if you want to. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. And I see you on the other side. Peace out. Namaste. Pile number two, if you have chosen the nude pile, so to say, that sounds weird. let's get into it. Let's see what the Spirit has in store for you for the next 7 to 10 days. What's around the corner for you? Pile number 2. Next 7 to 10 days. Let's see. Next 7 to 10 days. Pile number 2. What to expect? Let's see. This is the cycles card again, because I was like, because it came up in pile number 1, so I'm probably talking to cross watchers. Maybe you couldn't really decide between 1 and 2, and you ended up listening to both of them. Maybe you started with pile number 1, or maybe you started with pile number 2 right now, and you will listen to pile number 1 as well. Let's see, what else? Express yourself clearly. The Hangman. Giving and receiving. Okay, this is a different message though. I feel like if you don't start to express yourself clearly, if you don't start to show up for yourself, like really, express yourself clearly, and being straightforward with your needs and what you want and with your boundaries, I'm hearing boundaries, you will end up in the same situations again and again and again. And maybe this is where you find yourself next week. Maybe you will wake up like maybe this is a wake up situation for some of you. I kind of get this vibe that some of you next week, this was not great grammatic, sorry. Maybe some of you who are now listening, you will find yourself waking up, finally understanding that if you don't change something, you will end up with the same experiences, whether this is job-wise or love-wise, again and again and again, repetitively. Okay, so watch out, pile number 2. I'm getting an advice for you, like watch out. Make sure that giving and receiving is even out for you. Not just during the next couple of days, but generally. I feel like maybe you are an empath, maybe you are a giver, maybe you are way too gentle and, I don't know what, compassionate with others, but you end up not having enough compassion for yourself and not being good with your boundaries. Again, there's something about boundaries here. And cycles, by the way. Yeah, so this is a good timing whenever you find this reading to retreat and to spend some time with yourself, like really checking in and understanding and defining, maybe for the first time ever, or maybe one more time, like maybe this is about reminding yourself of your own boundaries and that you are worthy and that you deserve people who treat you in a respectful way. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's ask the Kipper. This is already a big message, pile number 2. Okay, so this is a little bit work to do for you, like inner work, not outer work, but inner work. This is a reminder. Also, like with the color that you've chosen, maybe this is about stop wearing a mask. Stop, underestimating your own preciousness, your own beauty, and all these things. You know what I mean? Maybe this is a time to show up the way you are. Also be vulnerable, When you show up the way you are, you make yourself kind of vulnerable, of course, but that's the great time to do so, pile number 2. I feel like there's a reason that you came to this reading, especially if you have been listening to pile number 1, right? Which is a little bit tricky, but the thing is, if you really want to succeed, if you really want to move on your path, you have to learn to show up authentically. This is all about authenticity. Okay, what else with the Kipper deck? Pile number 2. This has to do with love, okay? Something about love here. I feel like maybe someone is coming back into your life. And the question is, and I'm not here to answer you that question, but you will find yourself dealing with the question whether or not you want to get back in touch with your ex. Spirit is saying, let go of your ex. That's what Spirit is saying. Of course, it's your own decision, right? If you feel like, yeah, giving and receiving is finally matching, if you feel like you've been in a separation with someone and now this person is coming back to you, make sure to express yourself clearly, pile number 2. Let them know why it didn't work in the first place, you know? I mean, there was a reason for this separation. When time is passing by, we have the tendency to forget about the past and to forget about the bad stuff. And maybe we find ourselves like, oh, I mean, I'm so happy that this person is coming back to me. This really means something. This is something special. Maybe no one ever did that before, right? So I want to believe. I want to be, yeah, as I said, compassionate. I want to be generous as well with this person. I want to, you know, just like I just want to value the effort that they've made in order while coming back to me and whatnot. But still, if you're not sure whether you want to continue to hang around with this person, give yourself a little bit of retreat, okay? Take your time, pile number 2. Take your time. Yes, it could be that during your separation, this person has changed and there is some potential for luck and happiness and a committed relationship. I don't want to deny it, but nevertheless, make sure that this person really, really, really did change. Okay, because otherwise you will again end up in the same cycles again and again and again and again. Okay, I love that. That was straightforward, I feel. Is there anything else that Spirit wants you to know? Not just about this person, but generally. What kind of... let's take this deck. Any other message for pile number 2, people? Yeah, commitment, responsibility. Make sure whether or not this person is willing to commit and to take over responsibility. Because otherwise you will find yourself hanging out with a man-child that you need to mother. And I don't know whether this is something you want to end up with. Again, I'm not giving you the answers, I'm just asking questions. Retreat and find out what your answer is with this person. Because I really feel like, and you might think about me next week, this you will hear from your person. If you have a certain person in mind and you've been waiting for this call and whatnot, I feel like, yeah, it's coming in. Okay? I see you on the other side. Peace out and namaste. Bye. Last but not least, pile number 3. Pile number 3, the next 7 to 10 days. What's coming in for you? What do we need to know about? Temperance. It's all about balancing out your energies, okay? Make sure to not overdo it. You are a giver, you are an empath, which is great, which is awesome. The world needs people like us. You are maybe a healer, you know, a caretaker, but still make sure that you take care for yourself as well. Don't overdo it, okay? What else? Whew. Anything else? Pile number 3. Love in reverse. Card was coming out in reverse. And again, balance. And we get a no. So I don't know, but I feel, and you know me, maybe you don't know me, maybe you're new to my channel, but I am someone who, I'm German, okay? We are very straightforward. I'm sorry if you don't, if you have a hard time dealing with it, but to me, sounds like Spirit is giving you a no when it comes to love. Okay, this is the no card. These are German cards. No exclamation mark. So with the love card coming out in reverse, I feel like maybe you will find out something about someone, or you will finally make a choice about someone, which is closing up a chapter. Let me say it this way. Which is maybe also an act of temperance, like knowing when enough is enough. Okay? Knowing when enough is enough. Knowing when, yeah, something has to come to an end. Something will balance out here, for sure. What else? It is really interesting to see those two similar cards coming out at the same time. I mean, this is not a coincidence. Can you see this? It's all about balancing out your energies, especially around love. Yeah, maybe, I'm sorry to say this, but maybe you will face a breakup next week. Yeah. Maybe you will face a breakup, or you will hear about someone else breaking up. Maybe someone else will break up with you. Maybe you will break up with someone. Closing a chapter, just knowing that, okay, this is just not what I want. So I'm saying no. I'm listening to, my inner voices. I'm respecting. This is an act of self-love somehow, like this is about boundaries. We've been talking about that in pile number 2 as well. Yeah, you see? Self-love. Love yourself first. Very important thing that you should, you may want to think about that, during the next couple of days. Have trust, be patient. Maybe you think that, like you made a wrong decision back in the past, or maybe somebody made a wrong decision about you. If someone is breaking up with you, maybe you feel like that's wrong. This should not happen. We're supposed to be together. That is not what I expected to happen. And I don't like this pile. And I'm listening to another reading here. And I'm unsubscribing because I don't like this message at all. But, in all seriousness, I really feel like make sure that you're not making the wrong decisions. Whether you say yes or no to someone or something, make sure that it's not the wrong decision, which is tricky, because sometimes we just don't know. That's the hard part, right? Not knowing. I mean, sometimes we know, but we do it anyways, which is another, thing maybe we could talk about. But I think it's even more difficult if we really, really don't know. Isn't it? I think in that case, we just learn and grow by trial and error, right? Sometimes that's just the way it is. Just, it's worth waiting. Like, make a decision and then just lean back and wait. You will get the answer. But could be, again, that the answer is no. What else? Pile number 3. Yeah. The wrong person. The jail card. you will free yourself from something or someone. Maybe this is simple as old beliefs that you will get rid of finally. Again, maybe you are a caretaker and you just overdid it a bit. You will come to terms and you will finally find out that you deserve better and that you need to take care of yourself in a better way. It could be something like your diet. Like, are you eating good? Are you eating sufficient, enough? Maybe too much sugar, caffeine, whatever. Like try to listen to your needs a bit more during the next. Take it as a chance, like now that we are stepping into spring, everything is blossoming and blooming and growing. It is maybe time for you to grow as well and to bloom as well. How does that sound? Let's just leave it here, okay? So, yeah, I think this is it. Thank you so much, everyone. Peace out. Leave a comment, share, like, and subscribe. And I see you on the other side. Bye.